And the third nootropic that will help you to live life fearlessly is Noopept. If you're unfamiliar with it, it can really help you to improve your focus, improve your concentration, energy levels, and motivation. I found that a lot of people ask me, Mike, what are some of the best nootropics when it comes for motivation? And yes, there are stimulants, there's things like caffeine, there's things like pre-workout supplements. Noopept can do all that without stimulating you so much physically and mentally. With Noopept, this is the powder form. You can dose it as small as like 5 milligrams to 10 milligrams to even get the benefit. Again, what it's going to do is somewhat similar to phenylparacetam in the way I described it. However, it's just for a shorter time. So it has a very acute effect, something like 2 to 3 hours, where you'll take it and it can do this funny thing where like my priorities immediately come top of mind. I just shift my perspective and just have the right judgment as far as what is the most important thing to get done. And boom, I have the energy and I have the focus and the motivation to go for it. If you're familiar with the racetams like paracetam, oxyracetam, or aniracetam, it works similarly that way, but it's just a lot stronger alertness effect in that you feel like that wakefulness effect that you get with oxyracetam. You're able to work more hours like you feel with pramiracetam, but you also feel like more in state. You feel sharp like you get with alpha GPCs as far as just ensuring like your batteries are fully charged. That's where Noopept is really, really great. But there are capsules which are most commonly taken because the dose is just so damn small. However, I take it in the powder form just because, little secret for you, if you put Noopept under your tongue, there are reports that it is more efficient and you're able to get a better use out. And because of that, I do recommend that you cycle it. I enjoy taking it like for 3 weeks on or 1 week off. Some people do like weekdays on or weekends off, which can work easily just with your schedule and coordinating things. It's a great supplement, and you know that Noopept is an amazing nootropic based on the fact that this was popular maybe 10 years ago and it is still popular. There's still lots of demand and people are having very profound experiences with it. It's also neat that it doesn't have any side effects you should be concerned about unless you're taking it in very high dosages. There was a point where I was taking like 50 to 70 milligrams every single day, and when I got off of it, I noticed that my energy levels were a lot worse, my motivation was worse, and that got me thinking, wow, Noopept was actually more powerful than I thought. However, I don't want to experience this feeling I get without Noopept. So that was what I discovered. It's important just to dose it properly and make sure that I'm cycling it to get the best use. Because that is like a high dose, that's considered like an attack dose. If you're new to it, I'd recommend you just start off with something like 10 milligrams 2 to 3 times per day. Once in the morning, once in the early afternoon, and then once in like the late afternoon, early evening. However, this will not interfere with your sleep, nor will L-tyrosine, although phenylparacetam is something where you do want to make sure you're having it like within the first 6 hours of your day. Otherwise, it'll just make it harder for you to fall asleep, or it'll be more difficult to achieve those levels of deep sleep, which you want for memory consolidation and for overall like physical and mental recovery. Everything that I've talked about in this video and all my videos is just the truth. It was my experience, and I realize, of course, there is the placebo effect. And I obviously understand that things like hard work, knowledge, your skills, your discipline, and your mindset are far more important. But when I started taking nootropics, I kind of already had the right kind of lifestyle habits. I was exercising 7 days a week. I was tracking my macros. I was taking like my fish oil, my vitamin D, and I had all kinds of coaches. It's Michael Dougal. I hope you found the video helpful, and I will look forward to seeing you all next time.